Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome to the line. Drop a 111 if you guys can hear and see me. Awesome. Thank you. How you guys feeling tonight? I hope you guys are ready for this information. Well, let me introduce myself first. My name is Pam Dialal. I am coming straight out of Brooklyn, New York. I'm super excited to be here hosting this call. We have some phenomenal speakers tonight for you. So drop drop where you guys are calling from. Let's have a conversation, right? Where are you guys calling from tonight? All right, Georgia, welcome. I was gonna say, I know the Bahamas is here repping. Welcome, Bahamas. Welcome to the call, guys. Thank you guys for hopping on. So while we wait to get the call started, make sure you guys grab a pen and paper because note takers are money makers, guys. So you do not want to miss this information that's going to be shared with you. So grab that pen and paper. And while we wait, I'll play a little music for you. Welcome everyone that is just hopping on. I love it. Welcome. Guys, make sure you guys grab a pen and paper, okay? Because you guys are going to get some amazing notes from the speakers tonight. So make sure you guys do that. Also, drop in the chat box where you guys calling from. I know we have Georgia in the house. I'm in New York, Bahamas. Who else we got on the line? All right, New York, welcome. Oh, so Bahamas is just taking over this call tonight, huh? Welcome, Bahamas, welcome. Guys, drop a 77 in the chat if you guys are ready for this information. If you guys are excited about 2021, right? Your goals, all the desires that you have in your heart to come true. That's right. Welcome. I see the sevens dropping. All right. I'm super excited, guys, because tonight we're going to be discussing finances, money, investments. So if you do not have your friend on the line, make sure you guys, shoot them a text, call them, let them know, look, you do not want to miss tonight's call. So get on now. All right. Before we get on, just make sure you call somebody, right? Because information changes situations. So we want to make sure that we are sharing all of this good stuff that's going to be given to us, all these gems. Thank you, Deborah. Welcome. And guys, for those that just hopped on, my name is Pam Dialal out of Brooklyn, New York, and I will be your host for tonight. Hey, Ratik. Hey, Nicole. Welcome, ladies. Welcome, guys. So guys, we're gonna get started in the next 10 minutes, okay? Like I said earlier, for those that just jumped on, make sure you guys grab your pen and paper so that you can grab, you can grab your notes. You do not want to miss any of this amazing information that our speakers are going to be, dropping tonight. And I want to congratulate you guys. Like, you guys are showing up on this call, but I want to see more, okay? Like, let's double the amount of members in this chat right now. So make sure you guys are hitting up your friends, family members. If you love them, they need to be on this call. So make sure you guys are calling somebody. I don't care if it's 751, call them. They'll pick up. Let them know, guys. We're going to be talking about money. Everybody likes money, right? So make sure I see that those numbers double. All right, I see everybody hopping on. Welcome to those that just jumped on. We're gonna get started, let's say in the next 5 minutes. How you guys doing tonight? I know we have Bahamas repping. I know New York is here, Atlanta. Anybody else from the other states or countries repping tonight? Drop it in the chat box. Okay, Delaware, welcome. All right, Nassau, Turks and Caicos, Virginia, welcome. Awesome. I would love to visit Turks and Caicos as soon as this pandemic is slowing down. So I hope everybody on this line got their pens and papers ready. We have 2 phenomenal speakers tonight. I'm so excited about this information. I cannot wait for you guys to hear it. Every time I hear it, I get even more pumped because this information has truly changed my life, and I know it can definitely change yours. So once again, make sure you guys are calling somebody, okay? Please do not get on this line by yourself. Share this amazing information with someone. All right, I see more people hopping on. Welcome, welcome, guys. My name is Pam Dialal out of Brooklyn, New York, and I'm gonna be your host for tonight. Before we get started, make sure you guys grab your pen and paper. Like I said from earlier, make sure you get somebody on the line with you, right? Call somebody and get ready for an amazing, few minutes with us.
Virgo makes it super easy to find the perfect vacation house.
Sorry about the ads. Let me see if I can skip this.
But if you want to write essays that inspire,
I appreciate the patience. Awesome. Let's do some affirmations. What are you guys grateful for? It's a new year. What are you guys grateful for? So much happened in 2020. I want to see some affirmations. What are you guys grateful for tonight? Health and happiness. I love it. Life, health, sanity. That's right. I mean, health is wealth. So guys, make sure you're taking care of your mind, body, and your soul. So happy and grateful for new connections. Oh, yes. I am happy, healthy, happy, spiritual millionaire. That's right. A good husband. Talk about it, girl. Listen, let's manifest everything that we want in 2021. That's what this call is about. Connecting with you and what you want, your desires. No budget, healing. Okay, you guys are doing it. I love it. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Happy to be here. So my financial freedom. Life each day, new opportunities. That's right. Growth from toxicity. Oh, yes. We are also starting in 5 minutes, guys, okay? Awesome. I'm so excited for you guys. So like I said earlier, make sure you guys are having your pens and paper because information changes situations and you do not want to just leave it to your brain to remember everything, right? We want to make sure that we write everything down because note takers are money makers. Also, make sure you're calling somebody, getting them on the line, right? Letting them know that, look, there is something here that they need to listen to. They need to hear this information, empowering information, right? So let's note takers or money makers. That's right, Nicole. I don't know if you guys know who the guest speakers are, but I'm excited. Drop some ones if you know who the guest speakers are, if you've done your research and if you've looked into them. Let's see. Let's see who. All right. Okay. So y'all came here to really get down tonight, huh? I know y'all got y'all notepads for those that put those ones. Y'all are ready, huh? Awesome. Awesome. Who was in Houston with us this weekend? Drop some sevens. Houston was amazing. I've never been to such an amazing event before in my life. So life-changing. Yes. I got to meet so much new people, like connecting with like people that you see on, you know, you Zooms and you get to connect with them in person. It's like family outside of your family, right? Awesome. All right, guys. We're going to get started. Thank you for your patience. All right, guys. So, of course, you guys know we have two special guest speakers tonight, but I actually have the pleasure and the honor to introduce our first guest speaker. She is not only a great friend of mine, but she is a mentor, someone that is so selfless. She is also willing to help people, right? Come out, like just live their best life, like get to their goals. Someone that will put people over profits. And that's what I love most about her. She is like such an amazing person. And I'm grateful, you know, to have her in my life. And I know a lot of the people in this chat right now can say the same. So guys, before we even get her on the call, we need some energy, right? I need you guys to send me some energy, put some fire in the chat. Let's get some fire in the chat for this amazing person that's about to come on here and slay this information. Let's go. I need to see more fire before she gets on here. I don't see enough. Let's go. Fuego. Let's go. Let's burn up this chat box for this leader, this amazing being that we are all so grateful for. Thank you. Yes. I love it. I love it. Bahamas, stand up. Stand up, Bahamas. Let's show out for our girl. Yes. I love it. You guys are so amazing. So once again, our fearless leader, right? The person that puts it all out there for us and gives us everything that we need every day, all day. Let's welcome Miss Sophia Lightbourne to the call.
What's up, Pam? Can you see me? Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can.
Man, y'all, I got to give it back to Pam for doing such a phenomenal job hosting the call. Y'all go ahead and drop some sevens in the chat from Miss Dialal all the way from Brooklyn, New York, representing for the whole tri-state area, right? Big ups to you, Pam. Thank you so much for your service. Thank you for everything that you're doing for the entire organization, and just always being willing to serve the team, man. So I appreciate you. I'm celebrating you in advance for everything that's about to happen for you in your life in 2021. Guys, welcome to the call. Welcome to the call. I'm super excited to be here with each and every one of you all tonight. I don't take it for granted because, you know, you could be doing anything on a Wednesday night at 8 p.m., but you made a decision to hop on this call. And I guarantee you it's the best decision you've ever made, right? Pam shared with you all, you know, I'm from Freeport, Bahamas, so I saw a lot of Bahamian flags in the chat. So big ups to the whole 242, big ups to the whole Caribbean and everyone on this call tonight. But you know, I'm a child of the soil, right? I'm an island girl who just always had big city dreams. And I moved to the States a couple years ago because I make my home now in the South Florida area. And I moved to the States about 7 years ago, really chasing the American dream. But if it's cool for us to keep it 100 tonight and us to be 100% transparent, when I moved here, it was not a dream at all. It was more like a nightmare, right? I got a job on paper that sounded like I would be making a whole lot of money. I thought I was gonna be balling, but I didn't factor in the cost of living. I didn't factor in income taxes. I had absolutely no credit. So I was in a position where I was living paycheck to paycheck. You know, this call tonight is gonna be a little interactive. So if you've ever been in that position, guys, where, you know, you were living check to check, you know, I would get paid by Friday and be broke by Tuesday. If that has ever happened to you, if you've ever experienced that before, drop some ones in the chat. And let's keep it real. See, I want to have a real conversation because when we have real conversations, especially when it comes to our money, we can actually improve those situations. If we keep sweeping those things under the rug and acting like we're all good, we'll never actually be good. And that's why we're having this talk tonight, because that was my reality. You know, I was going to work every single week, and the only thing getting paid were my bills. I wasn't getting anything. I had nothing in savings. I had no investments. I had nothing, you know, no plan for retirement. So I was in a position where if I didn't go to work, guys, I would have no money. And I understood that that's how most people are living their lives. And I'm sure that's how some people on this call tonight are feeling. You're like, listen, it seems like no matter what I do, I can't get my head above water. The first moment I start saving some money, something breaks. The car breaks down. The money you're saving, you got to use it, right? And it seems like this cycle keeps repeating over and over and over again. And that was my reality, right? It seemed like I keep going through the same thing week after week. Then it became month after month. Then it started to become year after year. And I said, hold up, wait, this has to change. You know, I had to have a conversation with myself where I said, Sophie, listen, you did not move to a new country. You didn't leave everything that was familiar to you behind to move here to just survive. You moved to thrive. You got to figure this thing out. You've got to do something different. Because y'all, it was to the point where I was literally living on the Wendy's 4 for $4 menu. Y'all know what that is? That's a burger, nuggets, fries, and a drink for $4. That was my life, right? I was eating it twice, 3 times a day because that's all I could afford. Sometimes it got to the point where ramen noodles was going. I had to figure out a way to make that gourmet because that's all I could afford. But guess what? I'll keep it real with y'all. We live in an era where we keep up these fake facades, right? On Instagram, on Facebook, life looked beautiful. I looked like I was balling, but at home I was actually crying. I was balling, right? And I wanted that to change because I didn't want to just look rich. I wanted to get rich. Anyone on the line feel like that before? I don't know if you've ever felt like that, but that was where I was at in my life. And I said, listen, if I don't do something different, I'm never going to get something different. The definition of insanity is doing the same things over and over and over, expecting a different result. And I realized that I had to do something different. And here's what I did. And here's what I want to encourage y'all to do. And I'm so proud of everyone for getting on this call was I found people who had the results that I wanted in my life, and I asked them for help. See, a lot of us are too prideful. We got too much ego to ask for help. We see asking for help as a sign of weakness, when really it's a sign of strength. Think about it. And I'm going to keep it real with y'all tonight. If you're driving in your car and you hear a funny sound, something doesn't seem right, what do you typically do? You'll go to the mechanic, right? You'll go seek help. You'll go ask for help. You'll say, hey, what's wrong with my car? I need it to be fixed. If something happens in your house, let's say your toilet won't flush, right? And you can't fix it on your own, eventually you'll go call a plumber and you'll get help, right? So why is it that when we have problems with our finances, with our money, we've been in the same situation year after year, we never ask for help? We start to get advice from people who aren't qualified to give it to us. We ask our friends, our family members, all of these people what we should do to change our money situation. But when we look at their situation, they broke it than us. Guys, if you get nothing from this call tonight, I want you to get this. Make sure that the people you're getting advice from, especially when it comes to your money, are people qualified to give it. Make sure that it's people that have what you want, right? They're able to, you would change bank accounts with them. See, if I won't change ATM cards with someone, I'm not taking their financial advice. I mean, I love them, but success leaves clues. And what I was able to do when I started to get around people who had what I wanted, the conversations were different. The advice that I was getting was different. And it was literally the pivotal turning point in my life. I started to get new information. I got access to new resources that completely changed my thinking. Then it changed how I felt. It changed what I was doing. And guess what? It changed my life. And what I want to do is share with you guys on this call tonight some of those principles, some of those tips, some of the things that were shared with me that changed the trajectory of my life. And you're on this call because someone cared enough about you to put you here. Y'all know how we go, right? When someone gets access to a good thing, we don't tell nobody. We keep it to ourselves, right? It's called black crab syndrome. We don't tell anyone. But what we want to do is we want to change the culture. We want to shift the thinking. We want to break all of these limiting beliefs and show you when you get access to something good, you pay it forward. Each one teach one. Each one reach one. And what I'm going to do tonight, guys, is I'm going to share with you all some principles, some skills that you can actually apply to your life immediately and transform the entire direction that you're heading in. Remember this. You can't change your destination overnight, but you can change your direction. And the fact that you're on this call tonight, right? You could have made any excuse not to get on the call, but you didn't. You made a wait. That shows that you're already taking steps in the right direction. So big ups to you. So let me go ahead and share my screen. Let me dive right into the information. The first thing I want you to think about right tonight, as we go through this information, I want you to think about what goals have you set for yourself for 2021? Have you even set any? Right? A lot of times people think that the reason, they're not living their best life or they're not getting everything they desire in their life is because they're setting goals too high and missing them. Y'all, I'll be real with y'all. Most people are setting no goals at all and they hit nothing every time. What goals do you set for yourself for the next 6 months, the next 12 months, the next 18 months? If you haven't set any, guess what? You're going to be exactly where you are right now. I want you to think about some things that you want to accomplish, for yourself, for your family. I got big goals for my family. I want to retire my parents forever, right? I want to be able to do a lot of things for my community. I want to be able to, put other people in a position to change their lives. Those are some goals that I've set for myself. Which goals have you set for yourself? See, what you need to understand is that a lot of things that we've been taught our entire lives have created these limiting belief systems that make us feel like the only thing we're supposed to do is pay bills and die. Guys, tonight we're breaking that, okay? I want you to just remove that from your thinking. I say it all the time. God didn't put us on this earth to pay bills and die. He put us on this earth to create wealth, to live in abundance, and to dominate, to have dominion over everything on earth. But we've allowed this conditioning to make us think that we're just supposed to get by. Guys, that's not true. You deserve everything you deserve everything you desire in your life. But there's some things that you got to shift. There's some things you've got to unlearn. There's some new information that you got to relearn to make that possible for you. And it starts, when it comes to finances, it starts with the ways that we were taught to make money. See, most of us were only taught, to exchange our time for money. Think about it. When we get jobs, what do? We sign on the dotted line on that offer letter to say, hey, I'm going to work for $10 an hour. I'm going to work for $15 an hour. My people in the Bahamas, you gotta pay attention because they're paying us $5 an hour, right? Think about that. We've been conditioned to exchange time for money, but this is the worst way to make money. Here's why. Because what happens if one day you can no longer go to work? What happens if for some reason you get sick and you cannot physically do work? What now happens to your income? It's cut off. But what have we been taught our whole lives? Go to school, get good grades, graduate, get yourself a good job. If you're lucky, you'll get a job with benefits. We've been taught to work for someone else. Now, there's nothing wrong with a job, guys. Don't get me wrong. If you're on this call tonight and you have a job, be grateful for it. But what you don't want to be is be satisfied with only a job. If 2020, right? If you are on this call tonight and you've experienced some changes in your life in 2020, right? This pandemic, COVID-19 has impacted you and your family. Drop some sevens in the chat. I've got to see, because I think every person has been impacted, by COVID-19. Everyone. And if the last 12 months haven't shown you that you've got to start to, do things differently, you've got to have multiple streams of income, I don't know what would do it for you. Because most people lost jobs. Most people, hours were cut. That means that their income was directly affected. Then you're going to have some people on the call who are going to say, okay, Sophie, well, I don't work for anyone else, right? I'm self-employed, right? Self-employed individuals, they all, they make good money. They've got the freedom and flexibility of setting their own schedules, right? Think about your hairstylists, your nail techs, your barbers, your DJs, your personal trainers, your graphic designers. All of these people work for themselves, but guess what? If they don't perform their service, if they don't see clients, they don't make money. So think about this. If you're simply depending or you're solely depending on you, right? If you're the only asset in your life, right? If you've got to get up and go to work every day to bring income in, it's a scary way to live, because if something happens to you, that means your income is cut off. Think about this. 95% of the world make their money through employment or self-employment, but they only control 5% of the wealth. Those numbers don't even make sense, right? How is it possible for almost everyone to have almost nothing? That's because this is the wrong side of money. But this is what we've been taught. What you've got to learn how to do, and this is what the rich and the wealthy understand, is you've got to transition to the right side of money. These are business owners and investors. Here's the difference. Business owners leverage other people. What does that mean? That means that a business owner, think about Jeff Bezos, right? He's the owner of Amazon, one of the wealthiest men in the world. And he's not the person delivering packages to your door. He has employees. He could be on the beach sipping a mojito somewhere, but his employees got to be to work, making sure that his business runs. This is what a business owner does. See, I need y'all to understand the difference between self-employed and business owner. I used to think self-employed people were business owners, but that's only like halfway true, because most self-employed individuals, they own a business, but they're the only person who works there. So if they don't physically show up, there's no money being made, right? So business owners are able to leverage other people. Now, what you've got to also understand is what investors are. See, investors leverage their money. They use their money to make them more money. So instead of using their time, instead of using their labor, instead of using their hands and their skills, they use their money. And I want y'all to write this down. If you are not investing, you've got 0% chance of generating wealth, okay? You've got no chance, because you cannot save your way to wealth. You cannot work your way to wealth. You can only invest your way to wealth. I'll prove it to you. A lot of us have been taught, hey, if you work hard, really long, eventually you'll get wealthy. That's a lie. Think about it. Think about how many people you know that worked hard their entire life. Might be you, might be your parents or your grandparents, and they far from wealthy. Then think of some of the wealthiest people you know. Most of them don't even work. So that's not true. We got to unlearn a lot of information. See, I used to think investing was for rich people. I thought I needed a ton of money to invest. But that's not true. Investing is just how you make your money, right? And when you think about investing, you automatically think about investing in stocks. You think about investing in real estate. But you need some capital to be able to do that. And statistics show that 70% of people don't have $1,000 in the bank. So they definitely don't have $100,000 to start, any real estate projects. So what I want to do with you guys is share with you all, a vehicle that every single person can start investing in with as little as $50. See, when I first got introduced to this information, my money was funny. My change was strange. I didn't have any extra cash. So I definitely wasn't in a position where I felt like I could invest, but I was introduced to new information. See, what I want to share with you all is access to the largest financial market in the world that some of you may have heard about, some of you haven't, some of you have seen it on Instagram, some of y'all been approached by people about it before, but I'm gonna break it down to y'all on a whole new level. See, what I want to share with you guys is the foreign exchange market, otherwise known as Forex. Now, what is Forex? I know you've seen it on Instagram, you've seen it on Facebook, you've seen it on Twitter, right? But all foreign exchange is the buying and selling of different countries' currency. So let's make it really simple. Every single country in the world has their own form of currency. So whenever you buy or sell or you exchange those currencies, you're participating in this market. So if you're on this call tonight and you've ever traveled internationally, you've participated in it. That's why every single airport you go to, you see the little currency exchange booth, right? You've seen it before. Like about a month ago, I was in Mexico. When I left the States, I had to exchange my US dollars for the Mexican pesos. All my Bahamians on the line. When you're traveling to the States, what do you have to do? You have to exchange your Bahamian money for US currency. That's foreign exchange. That's what it is, y'all. Okay. So a lot of times people say, Sophie, is foreign exchange a scam? I'm like, how can it be a scam and every single country in the world participates in it? Right? Let me help you get the right information so that you can make informed decisions. See, the foreign exchange market is the largest financial market in the world. It does about $5 to $7 trillion every day. Trillion with a T. That's 12 zeros. Who would like to have 12 zeros in their bank account? I know I would. Even if I got 1% of that, man, that's millions of dollars, right? But people ask a lot. They say, Sophie, is this like the stock market? This is so much better, right? See, the stock market does about 20 to $30 billion a day. And in stocks, what's happening is you're actually investing in different companies. You want that company to perform well so that your valuation could go up. If the company performs poorly, you lose money. In foreign exchange, you're only speculating on the direction of the market. So we make money whether the market goes up or down. It doesn't matter, right? See, access to this type of information will change your situation. What's great about foreign exchange is that it's open 24 hours, 5 days a week. The stock market is only open 8 to 5, Monday through Friday. Now, the reason that this is super exciting is because you can literally put your money to work for you 24 hours. Can you work 24 hours a day, 5 days a week? Absolutely not. You need to sleep. You need to eat. You need to shower, I hope, right? You need to spend time with your family, but your money doesn't need breaks. You can literally put your money to work for you while you're sleeping. And Warren Buffett, who's one of the wealthiest men in the world, he said, if you don't find a way to make money in your sleep, you're going to work until you die. I don't know about y'all, but I'm not about that life. I don't want to work until I die. And when you look around us, it's becoming the norm. People are literally working till they drop down dead. And why are they doing that? Because they need money. Because the only way for them to bring money in is to actually go to work. What we're going to show you how to do is how to put your money to work for you so that you don't have to work for it. It's a much better way. See, in foreign exchange, you don't have to travel to another country to buy their currency. If you got a phone, you got an internet connection, guys, we're going to show you how you can make money from your smartphone. Anyone on the call tonight want to learn how to make money from their phone? If you do, drop some ones in the chat. Okay. If you want to learn how to make money from your cell phone, drop some ones in the chat. And I say it all the time. If you're not making money from your smartphone, it is not a smartphone. It's a dumb phone. Okay. Now there's another $1 trillion market that's actually setting the stage for how we're going to be handling money in the future. Okay. It's called digital currencies. Have you ever heard about cryptocurrency? If you've heard about Bitcoin before, drop some sevens in the chat. Okay. I need to see if y'all with me. Okay. If you've ever heard about Bitcoin before, drop some sevens in the chat. Okay. I see sevens coming in. You guys have heard of it. See, right now, Bitcoin is on every channel that you turn on right now. CNN, MSNBC, The Money Show. Because people who had access to the information I'm sharing with you tonight, 10 years ago, most of them are multi-millionaires. See, Bitcoin, right, 10 years ago was worth less than $1. Today, one Bitcoin is worth over $35,000, right? $35,000. In March, 7 months ago, Bitcoin was $3,000 a coin. Today, it's over $30,000. So that means that if you had invested anything 6 months ago, guys, your money would have 10x. So if you had put $1,000 in March and just let it sit, today you would have over $10,000. You would put 10,000 in, you would have over 100 grand. And I'll share with you guys a story. You know, I actually, called my mom and I was like, Mommy, listen, there's this thing called Bitcoin. You need to invest in it. She was like, I don't know what that is, but okay, I trust you. Right? At the time, Bitcoin was around $10,000 a coin. She sent me $1,000 to invest for her. I was so happy and grateful about, 2 weeks ago to call her when it had hit 40,000. And I said, listen, your grand is $4,000 now. She couldn't believe it. She couldn't believe it. In less than 6 months, she was able to 4 times her money. What banks are giving you that type of return? Y'all do know the banks are giving you less than 1% per year on your money. I was able to give her a 400% return in 6 months. information. See, information changes situations. And if you haven't noticed by now, the world has gone digital. We're moving away from cash. We're moving towards a cashless society. Everything's a debit or credit card. Some of y'all watching this right now from your phone, you probably got Cash App, Venmo, Apple Pay, Island Luck, Chances, Suncash, some type of app on your phone where you can digitally move money around. And this is the world we're living in, and it's becoming the global form of payment for purchases everywhere. Guys, what I want you to understand is this. You cannot make new money with old ways of thinking. Welcome to the future. We're here. There's 3 types of people in the world. There's the people like me and you. We're the people who make it happen. How do I know you're a make it happen type person? You're on this call. You could have made an excuse, but you made a way. You're a make it happen type person. Then the second type of person are most people. Those are the people that just watch it happen. They spectate. Then you got the third type of person. Those are the people who wonder what happened. I promise you, don't be the second or third type of person, because you have the opportunity right now to position yourself and your family to be a part of the largest transfer of wealth in history. Now, how do you do it? It's through education, okay? I know a lot of y'all may be like me, don't like school, but if I could go to school on money, I'm all in. I'll never miss a class. See, we're a part of an educational platform, a digital educational platform called I Am Academy. And what we've done is we've taken these financial markets, we've broken them down so simply that anyone can learn this stuff. We want to teach you how to invest your money. Because think about it, write this down. There's the poor and middle class, and there's the rich and wealthy, right? We've got 2 different philosophies around money. See, the rich and wealthy say, hey, I'm gonna take my cash, I'm gonna invest it in some type of asset that's gonna generate me more cash, right? That's how they make their money work for them. The poor and middle class, though, this is what we do. We take our cash and we buy trash, and we keep doing that and wonder why we broke. We've gotta shift our thinking. See, what we want to do is teach you how to invest. We want to show you how to put your money in vehicles, in things that's going to bring you more money. See, when you spend money, what is the last 3 letters of the word spend say? It says end. When you spend, that money ends. It's gone forever. So when you spend it on those shoes, when you spend it on those bundles, when you spend it on those drinks, the money's gone. What we want to show you how to do is how to invest. See, invest means, yes, you may temporarily have to give up your money, but you're going to get a return on it over and over again. See, it's about a shift in mentality. It's a shift in thinking. We've developed some different curriculums that's going to teach you how to do this, okay? We've got a foreign exchange academy. This is going to teach you the terms, the terminology. I like to say we're going to teach you the language of money, okay? We're going to teach you how to identify trends in the market, how to know when to get in, when to get out. We're going to teach you everything from the basics all the way to the point where you're an advanced pro. We also have a high frequency academy. This is what we call our Money in Minutes program. Now, what I like to say is this is for people who don't have a whole lot of time. You know, your schedule's hectic, you know, and you just want to be able to put your money in something and get money out really quickly. Well, this will be for you. You can literally enter the market and in 60 seconds see a profit, right? What blew my mind is when I saw people making their weekly salary in 3 minutes. Guys, I didn't know this existed, but this isn't new. It's just new to us. See, because before now, in order to participate in these markets, you had to have a $3 million net worth. So this is why the rich gets richer and the poor stay poor, is because we couldn't play in the game. But the game has changed. Now they've introduced something called retail brokers that allows the average person like me and you to get involved. This is called binary options, okay? Then you've got our digital currency academy. This is for my people who want to learn more about cryptocurrency. You know, maybe you want to know more about blockchain and Bitcoin. Well, that's geared towards the future. But what I want you to understand is it doesn't matter where you start. The key is that you start, okay? And remember, you don't have to be great to start, but you definitely have to start in order to be great. So our platform gives you access to the education, but then we're also going to give you access to live mentorship, okay? You're going to get access to our platform called Go Live. This is where you get, you know, educated and trained from over 100 plus educators, okay? Over 100 plus educators who are, you know, making 6, 7, 8 figures in the markets. Guys, I want you to think about this. If you wanted to learn how to fly a plane, who would you want to learn from? A pilot or a chef? Hope you all said a pilot, right? You want to learn from someone who's been there, done that, experience. Well, that's what we've done. See, our academy has vetted all of our educators, and they've all made lots of money, and they're on staff to teach you. So what this is like a virtual classroom setting, right? This is where you're going to be able to, you know, ask questions, get those questions answered live in real time. And what I love most about the Go Live platform is that because these are live markets, if these educators see trade opportunities to make money in the market in that session, they tell it to us in class. We're able to copy and paste what they're doing and make money with them. When was the last time you made money with one of your teachers in school? Never happened for me before I got access to this platform. So this is literally how you're able to learn from the best of the best, okay? And you're able to get live mentorship based around your busy schedule. So the great thing about it is because we have so many educators, if you work 9 to 5, don't worry. We got classes at night. If you work at night, we got classes during the day. You can literally find something that works with your schedule, okay? All I say is find an hour a day to learn the skill, to put yourself in a position to put your money to work for you. If you can find an hour a day to Netflix and chill, guys, you can find an hour to make some money. I mean, I'm just saying. So outside of the education and the mentorship, you're also going to get access to technology, okay? See, what we have is different softwares, different softwares that major banks and investment firms use to make money, okay? Because believe it or not, if you have a checking account or a savings account at any bank, you've been participating in these markets, you just didn't know. Because think about it. Every time you go to the bank and you make a deposit, your money does not sit in the bank. Y'all do know that, right? There's no vault, like that's Hollywood, that's the movies. What happens is they take all of the customers' deposits, they invest it in the foreign exchange market, make millions of dollars and give us nothing. So when you think about it, we're actually paying the banks to invest and get rich off our money. So why not do what the banks are already doing with your money, but this time the profit goes in your pocket? Sounds like a better way to me. See, there's so many softwares that we have, we'll be here all night, but I do want to mention one. It's our most popular and our most profitable tool. It's the harmonic scanner that you see here on the screen. Basically what it is an artificial intelligence software that scans the markets all day long. And it's looking for different patterns that indicate an opportunity to make money. Once this pattern is identified, the scanner alerts you. It tells you when to enter, when to exit. So you're literally able to copy and paste your way to profit. If you can follow instructions, guys, you can make money. See, our whole goal is to help you learn and earn. Write that down. Learn and earn. The great thing about the way our system is designed is we help you earn while you're learning. So you don't have to be a guru. You don't have to go through the entire curriculum before you start getting results. You can literally get started tonight and start making money with us tomorrow. Because we send different trade ideas directly to your cell phone that you can copy and paste. See, we have something called our copy paste profit system. This is literally what happens. You get a text message that comes to your phone that tells you what currency pair we're trading, whether we're buying or selling it, and it gives you the trade parameters you need to enter into your phone to be able to place this trade. You open your platform on your phone, you look for the currency pair, you copy the numbers, you press the button, boom. You just copy and pasted your way to profit. Now, I'm a realist. Will you win 100% of trades? No, life ain't perfect, but you're gonna win about 80% of them. Not too bad. We teach you proper risk management, so you're always gonna be able to win more than you lose. Guys, it's not about how much money you make, it's how you make the money. See, what I wanna do is see if I had a couple of my friends who are a part of the Academy, if they were able to hop on. Let me see. Chichi, if you're there, Ian, if you're there, just go ahead and raise your hand really quickly for me so I can find you guys. There's a lot of people on this call. Perfect. So, Chichi, if you don't mind sharing with everyone on the call, okay, how long you've been a part of the Academy, what's been your biggest day trading so far, and what's your favorite part of the platform?
Hey, good evening, good evening. Just want to first really got to give it back to you, Sophia. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you for your leadership. Definitely appreciate you. My biggest day trading thus far has been a little bit over $620. And that was just, me putting trades and going over to my doctor's appointment. I've been here for maybe about 8 months, and I don't even have a favorite product because it's just a culmination of things. Everything, to be quite honest, it just makes everything great, from the Go Live sessions to getting pip talks, the trade ideas from the educators, to the amazing community. The community is just amazing, and definitely all together, and you have people here to help you. So there's just so many parts to this. I really don't have a favorite. Once upon a time, I said I had a favorite, but now it's been all of the products here.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much, Chichi, man. I appreciate you for hopping on and sharing, especially last minute. Now, I'm excited for your success, man. Being able to do some phenomenal things in a really short time. Appreciate that. Awesome. We bring one more person on. I know we got a lot of island folks on the call tonight. So I want to bring up my fellow, brother, Ian Trenchfield, you know, from Jamaica. He's been doing some incredible things in the academy. Ian, if you can do the same thing really quickly, you know, how long you've been a part of the academy, what's been your biggest day trading so far, and you know, what's your favorite product?
Hi, Sophia. Thank you for having me on. I just want to take this opportunity as well to tell you thank you for your amazing leadership within the academy. Hi, everyone. Again, my name is Ian Trenchfield. I've been in this academy 9 going 10 months now. My biggest day-to-date training has been $4,094. And that wasn't even a day. That was like being at work. I was able to make that money within a 4-hour span. Separate and apart from that, has been my biggest day. I've had multiple $1,000, $2,000, and $3,000 days, but it's not necessarily about the big days that I've had. It's about the small moments. What really opened my eye to this powerful information was months ago, just a few months after I started. I was at home and I saw a trade, and I decided to get into that trade. And 45 seconds later, I was up $200. So I was able to profit $200 in 45 seconds. And that is when I had the aha moment to say, wow, I'm going to be rich. I'm going to be wealthy from this opportunity. It is just mind blowing and powerful. It's hard to say which is my favorite part of the academy, because within the academy, you know, there's so many good things and, you know, beneficial stuff. But if I had to choose, I would say the Go Life platform. The Go Life platform is just amazing. You know, you're learning from the educators. You have the opportunity to ask questions from these multi-million educators who is teaching you how to profit in the business. And separate and apart from that, while they're teaching you, they're taking their personal trades. They're sharing those trade ideas with you so you can earn while you're learning. So overall, it's just been an amazing journey for me for 9-10 months, and I look forward towards my 1-year anniversary to see what the next year is going to bring.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Ian, man. 4,000 in a day. I mean, no income claims, but that's a nice day, right? That's a nice day. And Ian is a registered nurse here in Florida, so he already makes really good money, but being able to make an extra 4,000, guys, that never hurts, right? So I appreciate that, Ian. But guys, think about it. We want to help you have the same type of results, right? Ian, he not even a year yet. Chi-Chi, just a few months in. And we have literally hundreds of thousands of customers all around the globe who are seeing the same type of results. You know, it's going to be no different for you. So how do you get access to this platform, right? How do you get access to what we're sharing with you guys tonight? See, to get access to everything that we talked about tonight, you know, our foreign exchange academy, our digital currency academy, our high frequency academy, you can get it all for just $325, okay? $325 to get enrolled, and then your monthly tuition was $275 a month. Think about being able to get access to a platform where you can do, you know, $600 in a day, $4,000 in a day, even if you're doing $100 in a day, you know, for just a $325 investment, right? Now, if you're on the call and you're like, Sophie, that might be a little bit too much for me. I just want to focus on one thing at a time. Well, you can get any of our curriculums, you know, by itself for just $235. $235. Ladies, you spend that on bundles all the time. Fellas, the sneakers on your feet right now probably cost around that, right? But we're showing you how to be able to invest $235 into yourself, which is the best investment you can ever make, and put yourself in a position to grow and multiply your money. Your monthly tuition is $175 a month. A lot of times people say to me, Sophie, the $235, you know, I can do that, but I don't know if I can commit to $175 a month. Let's put it into perspective. $175 a month, guys, is just $5.83 a day. How much do you spend every day on lunch? It's probably more than that. So are you saying you're not worth a $6 per day investment to change the rest of your life? I believe you are. So it's all about, you know, putting things into perspective of what's important for you. Now, what I love most about this platform is that you can actually share this information. You can pay it forward. You can be a blessing to someone else and put them in front of this exact information that you saw tonight after you get started. And guess what? When you refer 2 friends, 2 family members, then your monthly tuition is free. So for all of you guys on the call who may have been saying, okay, the $175 a month, I don't know. Well, then we just showed you a way for you to be able to waive that. Be a blessing to someone else. Put them in front of the information so that you can actually enjoy the services for free. It's kind of like your favorite, you know, your favorite restaurant saying to you, hey, I know you like to come here to eat. If you bring 2 customers with you, your meal is free. Would you do it? Absolutely, right? Every single time. Well, that's exactly what what's possible for you here with this program. Guys, not only are we showing you how to grow and invest your money, but we're showing you how to be a blessing and impact the lives of other people as well. See, what I want to do right now, I'm so excited, right? Is because right now I've got the privilege, I've got the honor of being able to, share this call with someone who has had an impact on my life. See, because of his yes, because of, what he wanted to do and how he wanted to impact the lives of, 1 billion people, I was able to get in position to be mentored, to be coached by this gentleman. I mean, he has a heart of gold. He's one of the best, speakers I've ever heard. And he's actually helped to raise my belief level to new heights. I've had the privilege, this past weekend of being in Houston and learning firsthand from this gentleman. Not only is he, a servant leader, not only does he teach you how to believe bigger, but guys, he's making a whole lot of money, right? And I told you at the start of the call, you want to make sure that you're getting advice from people who are qualified to give it. And this gentleman, he's definitely qualified, man. I'm just blessed, so fortunate to be able to bring on the call, to be able to share with you all how you can really transform the rest of your lives with this gentleman, Mr. David Imonitie. Mr. Imonitie, are you on the line, sir?
Absolutely. I'm on the phone. I'm on the line. Sophia, can you hear me okay?
I can hear you. I can see you. It's all yours. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you so much for that introduction. You did an amazing, amazing job on the call, and really excited to hear those testimonies of people that have just been involved in the business for a short period of time that are utilizing this educational platform to have great success as well. So you really made my job really simple tonight. I'm just going to share with you guys really how you can actually start creating residual income. Remember when Sophia talked about the cash flow quadrant, really showing people how to move from being employees or self-employed to becoming business owners, and then obviously becoming investors. I want to show you how you can use the power of leverage, the power of other people's efforts in order for you to create cash flow that would help you be able to pay for your monthly subscription, but also give you some cash that you can actually utilize to actually trade, to actually multiply in the largest financial market in the world. But 16 years ago, when I first became an entrepreneur, I was, in a very, very difficult place in my life at the time, and was living with my dad and literally had no money. I had $1,000 to my name, but I had a big dream, had a big vision, great desire. I wanted more. I wanted more for my family, and got involved as an entrepreneur. And I failed for the first 5 years. I had no success whatsoever, but I kept working, kept believing. And then I got the breakthrough and found an opportunity at the right time, found the right leadership, the right compensation plan, and the right product or service to actually market. And that's what you have here tonight. All right. You've got timing on your side. You've got an incredible leadership group of people, from Sophia to Dr. Calhoun to Justin Owens, that you get a chance to work with and really build with. And then you've got an aggressive compensation plan that has literally an unlimited amount of income that you can actually earn. And then on top of that, our services, our education absolutely does. So what I want to share with you right now is really how you can actually start creating residual income. What is residual income? Residual income is where you do something one time, but you get paid on it month after month after month. This is really the true definition of wealth when you really understand it, because wealth is when your passive income is able to take care of your living expenses. All of us have living expenses, but do you have passive residual income that comes in month after month, long after you're done working? See, people ask me, well, David, how much money did you make your first month in this business? Well, I don't know, because I still earn on what I did my first month in this business, because people that I put in the business 4 years ago, some of them are actually still customers today. So when you understand that concept, it really, really does make sense to you. Now, when you understand that you have the monthly subscription, and now you have the 2 and free, once you become an IBO, now you have the opportunity to actually start earning on the customers that come into your business. Now, when customers come in, our company's going to pay you a referral bonus, $25 to $50, depending on the package that they actually choose. On top of that, we'll start paying you out residual income. Now, every single month, you just have 3 active customers, you're going to start getting paid $150 every single month. It's not bad. But let's say you grow that team to just 12 customers. 12 customers in your business, now you're earning $600 every single month. $600 now takes care of that monthly subscription, even if you're at the elite package, but it also gives you a little over $300 that you can actually go live with. So now when you start trading, whether it's HFX or using Gold Cup or using the harmonic scanner, right, or using SwipeCoin, any one of the services that we have, you're not using your money, you're using money from this compensation plan. And guess what? 12 customers are active next month, another $600 is paid to you. Those same 12 customers, they can be active again the next month. Guess what? That's another $600. So you're making $600 every single month on those same 12 people. Now you can grow it to 30 customers. Now you're earning $1,000 a month. That's an additional $12,000 a year. As you continue to grow, 75 customers in your business, $2,000 a month. That's an additional $24,000. People coming out of college right now, probably not making $24,000, $25,000 a year on a job. Part-time, building a team of 75 customers, you're earning $2,000 a month in residual income just on 75 customers. Build a team of 225 customers. See, now you got the momentum rolling at $60,000 a year. That's someone with a bachelor's. Actually, no, that's someone with a master's degree that's making $60,000 a year. 225 customers in your business, not 225 people that you brought in, 225 people in your entire organization, and you're making $60,000 a year in residual income. What do you have to lose here? People are open right now. People are hungry right now for opportunity. You want to be the one to share this opportunity with them. Now, you can actually grow your business, become a chairman in this company. Chairman, you have 500 customers in your business. Now you're earning $10,000 per month. That's where Sophia is right now. I know she's right there at the Chairman 25 level. Some people have gone on to hit Chairman 25. Some people have gone on to hit Chairman 50, Chairman 100, Chairman 250, 500, 750. This compensation plan is so remarkable. We've helped over 400 people, over 400 families be Chairman 10s and above. Think about that. Where you currently work right now, do you have over 400 people earning over six figures? Some earning multiple six figures, some earning seven figures, some earning multiple seven figures, some earning multiple eight figures? I want you to think about that as you're deciding if this is something you want to do. Now, here's what's interesting. We have more people that are financially free on the trading side of the business versus the networking side. So the real star of this business is you. The real star of this business is you making the decision that you want to learn this skill set. Anybody can do that. Anybody can do that. Hour a day, 2 hours a day, learning how to multiply money in the largest financial market in the world today. Now, we have other parts of our compensation plan, rank advancement bonuses as you hit P2000 and above, ranging from $500 all the way up to $150,000. Actually, no, it's all the way up to $200,000, $500 to over $200,000 in bonuses. And then we have Chairman Infinity bonuses that range from up to $3,000 all the way up to $150,000 every single month. That's over and above those commissions that I just shared with you once you become a Chairman 10 and above. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to get back with the person that invited you on this call and get yourself started. Nothing changes until you take a challenge. Nothing changes. Your finances are not going to change until you take a challenge. Your body doesn't change until you challenge yourself. Your health doesn't change until you challenge yourself. Well, I want you to challenge yourself financially. If you look at the word challenge, the first three letters and the last three letters spell change. You don't create change without a challenge. Don't run away from it. Don't shy away from it. Don't be scared. Go ahead and make the decision to take on the challenge to grow your financial mindset in order to grow the amount of income that you actually have in your hands. That's what I did 16 years ago. I took that challenge. 16 years later, multi-millionaire several times over, and have helped other people do the same exact thing as well. So if you want to become successful, that's great. But what if you had now the opportunity to not only be successful, but now be able to make a difference in the lives of other people and help them be successful as well? I could tell you that's probably going to be the most fulfilling thing that you're going to do in your life. So get back with the person about it on this call. Start the journey today. Don't procrastinate. I tell people all the time, procrastination is like suicide, but on a payment plan. Get off that payment plan. get started. I look forward to working with you. Look forward to seeing you at the top. Sophia, you did a great job tonight. Look forward to working with you even more. Take care.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Imonitie. So there's nothing else for me to say, guys. He said it all. Go ahead and get back with the person that invited you to the call. Let's go ahead and get you started. And let's make sure 2021, right, is the year of acceleration in your life and in your finances. Thank you guys so much for hopping on the call. Appreciate you all. I'm looking forward to seeing you all at the top because the bottom is just way too crowded. Have a good night. God bless. And I'll talk to you all soon. Take care.